Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I'm in the middle of my prepping and making meatloaf in the oven. While I'm waiting for the oven, I should probably put a timer on that. Okay, timer. While I'm making that, I'm going to be prepping some meatballs for when I want to make spaghetti later on in the week. Now I'm not gonna, I'm obviously gonna put them in the sauce when I make the sauce, but I usually use the Hunt's canned spaghetti sauce because I enjoy it and it's cheap, right? So this is the other half, and I'm using gloves this time. Simply because of the fact that I know that Italian sausage is going to burn my skin. I forgot what I was saying. It must not have been important. So the other half of that hamburger, which is 80-20, okay? And this is mild Italian sausage. I thought it would be nice to have meatballs in my spaghetti this upcoming week because I know I'm going to want to make some spaghetti. I've been craving it. So I thought, well, let me make some meatballs. I'm going to freeze some of these meatballs and I'm going to keep the rest of them in the refrigerator for my upcoming spaghetti extravaganza. Right? Now I'm going to use 1 egg. I'm going to use about 1.25 cup, 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. A lot like the meatloaf, right? I'm going to use, I minced up an entire onion and I put some minced garlic in there. I mean, I got out my Ninja and I finally chopped the crap out of that onion. That's why it looks so small. I just chopped the crap out of it, right? I'm not real keen to onions, although I do like the flavorfulness that it gives foods. So if I don't have to see an onion, that's great, right? So I have some grated Parmesan cheese I'm going to put in here. And I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese in this as well. But let me put my seasonings in. I'm going to put some Italian seasoning, some thyme, and a bit of curry, because that's how I roll. And some salt and pepper, right? Okay. And then I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese in it. Now, a lot of times people will say, oh, well, you should probably mix all of this stuff up before you put Parmesan cheese in it, or I'm sorry, mozzarella cheese in it. But I want this cheese to be cohesive throughout the entire meatball. So I want that cheesy flavorness throughout the entire meatball. So I want them cheesy. I'll put the rest of it in there. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. So then you're going to mix this with your hands. We need to make sure that that hamburger and Italian sausage really gets mixed together good, along with everything else. But we really need to make sure that that Italian sausage isn't off to one side, right? We need to make sure that everything is really cohesive. Okay, these are looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna get my plate, and I got my spoon, and I'm gonna start making meatballs. Just rolling them up nicely. I'm making them pretty large. They are going to, when I cook them, they are going to get smaller. So be generous with your meatball making, because they're going to get smaller. And I don't necessarily like making them all the same size, just as long as they're a good size, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to start cooking these over on the stove. I have some olive oil in my pan, and I'm just going to cook them until they're nice and brown and crispy on the outside, but delicious on the inside. And I'll be back to show you the rest of all the goings on. Okay, so we just got done with cooking our meatballs. Got a whole ton of them. So I'm going to let these cool down. Phyllis, by the way, already taste tested like 5 of them, and she approves. So I'm going to let them cool down. I'm going to freeze some of them, and I'm going to put some of them in the refrigerator so I can put them in my spaghetti sauce later on. And I'm still waiting for my meatloaf to cook. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that video out. And now I'm going to start prepping for my next video because I'm starting to get hungry with all this cooking. So thanks for spending time with me today, and I hope you try this out. Now, I don't have a specific recipe for these meatballs. I just kind of did them on my own, but I did put the ingredients that I used in the description box below in case you wanted to give it a try. I don't use exact measurements. I just kind of go with the flow. So do what makes you happy, okay? Other than that, I will see you